Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm here with my April TBR, but there is a twist. You will have seen that my lovely friend Brooke from Brooke's Books, right here, is actually picking my TBR. And she has done so in a video. We're going to watch this video together. I have not seen the video, so I do not know what my TBR is going to be. I've actually done a very similar thing for Brooke, so if her video is out already, I will link it. If not, I will link it once it becomes available. Make sure you go and check out Brooke's video when that comes out. But I chose her TBR, she chose mine in video form, and I'm very excited to actually find out what the TBR is going to be. So we're going to watch it together and hopefully she's been nice. We'll see.
Good afternoon, Connor. This is my second time filming this, just so you know. The first time was very uncomfortable, so we're gonna try again, okay? Hi! Thank you for giving me this power. I come to you with my list of books you have to read in April. I think I've picked some good books here. Now, I did tell you I had a theme, and I can finally announce my theme. It is all books that I have read before, so every book on this list I have read.
Right. Oh my god, this is scary now because I don't know what she's read. Oh no. Oh, okay. Ooh. I'm scared.
So I am giving you what I think of really good recommendations here. I did like all these books. So you cannot say I was mean to you, okay? You cannot. The first book is a must, and it is A Court of Mist and Fury. Self-explanatory. I finished this book last night and is my new favorite book of all time. You have to read this.
Okay. I had a feeling this was going to be on the list because Brooke has been dying for me to read it since she finished it. Brooke has actually claimed that this has beat out Crescent City as her favourite book of all time. And I read ACOTAR last year and she wants me to read this one. So I did want to reread ACOTAR before I read ACOMAF.
And I know exactly what you're going to say. Brooke, I told you I need to reread ACOTAR. Well, the next book on my list is ACOTAR.
Oh, you little shit.
Obviously, you'll read ACOTAR first, but it should go pretty quick because it's a reread, and then you can just focus on the beautifulness, is that even a word, that is A Court of Mist and Fury. I need all your thoughts on that book, like, right now. So, prioritize it. Read it. Don't you dare come back to me with any excuses, okay? I've put ACOTAR on this list just so you can't give me an excuse not to read it. I demand that it be read, okay?
Okay, so you want me to read ACOTAR and ACOMAF. That was sneaky. That was sneaky. But good call. Sneaky.
The second book that I would really like you to read is Scythe.
Oh. Okay, I like it. Scythe is a book I've wanted to read for a long time. I got the box set for my birthday from the lovely Kira, from Kira Can Read, and I've just never picked it up. I don't know why. I think, to be fair, I do know why. It's in the wrapping paper. Not the wrapping paper. I don't know what it's called. You know, the cling film. It's still in that. And I don't want to take it out because I think it looks pretty. Plus, it's on the bottom of my book cards in the series, so I keep forgetting. But Brooke has read Scythe. She wants to read Thunderhead. So I have a feeling she wants me to read Scythe so we can then read Thunderhead together. Okay. Scythe is something I'm excited about, so I'm not mad about that.
I really like this book. I think is something that's so up your alley with it being like a dystopian, and I know you like those. Probably not as much as me, but I don't care. I thought that this book was fascinating, especially with like the world building and the concepts. I think you'd enjoy them a lot. I don't think you'd love the like friendships part, but
What are you trying to say? You trying to say I don't like friendships? I like friendships. No shit.
maybe I'm wrong. I give this a 4 stars. I'm hoping you give it a 5. And then you can motivate me to read the rest of the series, because clearly the motivation is not there. Oops.
So you just abusing me.
The next book that I really want you to read is The Inheritance Games.
Okay, The Inheritance Games. I can do that. This is a recent purchase for me, actually, so that's not that old on my TBR. But yeah, Brooke has wanted me to read that for a while. I am intrigued. Oh, you sneaky little bugger.
This was a really good, surprising read. I enjoyed this so much more than I thought I would. I think you will really enjoy it. There's so much opportunity for like theories, and you come up with all these theories for your Shadowhunter vlogs. They amaze me. So I think that this could be a perfect opportunity again for you to get that brain working, get yourself some theories going.
I do love a YA mystery, so that would really suit me. I think that'd be really good for me right now. I imagine that being quite a quick read, because it's going to be a busy month. It's a busy life now. Some of you, well, most of you hopefully will know that I'm starting a new job at the end of March. Actually, I'll have actually started the job by the time you see this. I start on the 22nd of March. So April, I'm kind of classing as a bit of a wary month where I'm just getting used to it, because this will be my first full-time job since ever, really. I've done a lot of part-time stuff when I was studying, and then since I've graduated, I've been self-employed, so it's been very different to being full-time. This is my first full-time employed work, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be excited to see how my reading is affected by the works. Obviously, I can't read as much, but I'm hoping I get a lot more read because I don't have as much opportunity, so I take more advantage of that. So a nice, quick, easy read, something like The Inheritance Games, would be lovely for me.
And you did like Knives Out, if I remember correctly, so this is definitely same vibes, just with less hot Chris Evans. Sad.
Oh, yes, very sad by Hot Chris Evans.
But it was a really good book, and I'm hoping you love it as much as I do. And I'm kind of jealous that you're reading it. I might have to reread that pretty soon. It was good. And the sequel's coming out, so you can read it in time.
I did not expect Brooke to want to reread this, even though she loved it, and I know she wants to read it, or like read the sequel. I didn't expect her to want to reread it, because she's not very in love with YA at the moment. And she's not very in love with thrillers at the moment, so that's quite interesting.
Next book that I really want you to read is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager.
Oh, that is a book I've not even considered. That'd be good to read. Brooke actually got me Lock Every Door for Christmas. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm more than happy to be reading it. I'm looking behind you on my shelf for the book, and I can't see it anywhere. It's in there somewhere. But Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, yes. I'm feeling reading it. I'm excited to read it. Should be a lot of fun. And it'll be my first Riley Sager book, which I'm super ready for as well. So that's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Now, I read this over a year ago, so to be fair, my brain is a little bit like, what? But I remember that ending because it's impossible to forget. And I think you're going to be blown away. Maybe in a bad way, maybe in a good way, but you're definitely going to be blown away. This is a thriller where you will not guess the ending, and I know how you hate a predictable ending, and so this should be the perfect thriller for you. I don't know if you've read a Riley Sager book before either, but apparently the thrillers are great from them, so I'm hoping that this will be the start of a long chain of events of Riley Sager books. And this one I think is one of the best thrillers out there, honestly. So you have to read that one.
Challenge accepted. I'm going to read that. She spoke about it in a way that makes me excited about it. I am feeling it now.
The next one that I picked is Wranglestone.
Yeah, I had a feeling Brooke would do Wranglestone. I really had a feeling because Brooke read Wranglestone, she really enjoyed it, and then Brooke actually got me Wranglestone, I think, for my birthday as well. So she wanted me to read it for so long, and in the end I never did. I was so excited to pick it up. It was a wintry one. I said I was going to pick it up during the winter, And for whatever reason, I didn't. So, stupid of me. But Brooke has been wanting me to read it, so I'm not surprised, and I ain't mad about it either.
I think that this is, quite obvious. I really enjoyed this book, and I know that this is definitely your vibe. I think that you're into zombie apocalypses as much as I am. And I really enjoyed this, and it's been on your TBR for quite a while now, and I have been asking you to read it for a very long time. So, in order to get this book off your TBR, you have to read it in April. I don't want any excuses. You will, okay? Say it with me. I will read these books.
I will read these books.
Good. Great. The next one is another thriller that I think is incredible, top of the thriller genre, and that is The Other People by CJ Tudor.
Okay. This is going to be fun because actually starting tomorrow, not in terms of when you're seeing this, but when I'm filming this, I'm actually starting a buddy read with my lovely friend Mel of The Chalkman by CJ Tudor. So that'll be my first CJ Tudor. And Brooks read The Other People and she loved it, which is the reason I want to read a lot of CJ Tudor books, is because of Brooke. So Brooke picking The Other People really works because she really enjoyed it and I can't wait to actually get to it. Hopefully I love CJ Tudor as much as Brooke does because Brooke adores CJ Tudor.
This is fabulous. It's a little bit weird, but I think, I think you can get on board with a bit of weird. I definitely think so. It's short, it's fast paced. It was 5-star for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope then it'll get you, going with all your CJ Tudor books, seeing as you own 1,000,000, but you haven't read any of them. So
How about Less of the Attitude?
I know that this will be a good start for you. I think it is her best so far. So read this one, tell me all your thoughts and feelings, and then we can both carry on our reads of CJ Tudor books, okay? Because this one is the best one. So I'm starting you off the best, and then you'll be disappointed by the rest. But it's not the point. It's fine.
Stupid.
The next one is Truly Devious.
Okay, Truly Devious. Right, Brooke has been begging me to read this for so long. And the reason I didn't read it for so long is because I wanted to do currently I do Shadowhunter vlogs, reading them for the first time. I talk about all the spoilers. It's got everything in there. My theories, my thoughts, my reactions to finding out plot twists and things like that. And I wanted to do that for Truly Devious, but because I was doing my Shadowhunter one, because I'm currently still ongoing, I told Brooke that I didn't want to be doing too many of them at once, so I didn't. But all I have to read by the end of the month is Chain of Iron. So as soon as Chain of Iron's gone, that will leave me open for Truly Devious. So that'd really work.
Now, I know that you want to do some reading vlogs of this, so I know it's going to be a little bit longer for you to get through this, but it is a quick read. I do recommend the audiobook, but I know you own them, so I'm not going to push it, but the audiobook is very good.
I may listen to the audiobook if I can get it. Because on my commute to work, it might be good for me to listen to it that way. We'll see.
But I really enjoyed this book, and once again, I know you love coming up with your theories from your Shadowhunter vlogs, and this is one of those books that you will need to get your theories going. It's like a mystery within a mystery, so there's 2 mysteries, and obviously the one spans over the series, but I'm so intrigued to see your vlogs of this. But I do recommend reading this towards the end of the month because you will want to dive into the rest, because cliffhangers. So make sure that you read this towards the end, ready for the month after where you can start reading the other books, because I do think it's going to be one you're going to want to continue straight away. It's really good. It has a really nice vibe with the school. We love a boarding school. And it's dual timeline. It's really, really good. I hope you enjoy it. And it's been on your TBR for a little while, so I want to help you get them off. I'm doing you a service.
Okay. That is duly noted. I will probably wait until the end of April then to read this one. Because if I will want to jump in, I will jump in. That's my issue. If I want to do it, I might read one more book, and then I have to go back to it because I won't leave it for too long. Otherwise, I'll lose the impact of the first book because I'll have lost interest. So, yeah, I'll take that on board. I will leave it until the end of the month.
The penultimate book, big word for me, is These Vengeful Hearts.
Oh, okay. That's actually really weird. I was looking at that book today because I've just readjusted my book cart and I've put These Vengeful Hearts on a shelf up because I want to really prioritize it soon. Or well, all of them, but that one was moved up. So that's really weird. Yeah, Brooke loves this. She really enjoyed this book when it came out, when she got the art for it. So I'm excited to read it because I got it at the same time as her and I didn't bother reading it. So, let's see what she has to say about it.
I read this last round of Galliathon, really enjoyed it, and sometimes you just need that light and easy read, and it is a thriller, but again, it's a really YA thriller. When I say really YA, the lower end of the YA, and it was very interesting. A little predictable, but I do think you would enjoy it anyway, and it would be a really good one to get you through some of these harder books, like in between. So I'm hoping that this one will be a good one for you and that you won't hate me afterwards. But either way, it's a fairly new release, and I think it's good for it to get off your TBR before it stays on there for years, because I know what you're like.
She's not wrong. As much as I would love it, she's not wrong. Because that book was one that I was sent as an ARC, and I think I requested it because I had a vague interest in it, but not a massive interest. So it would have just, I'm not gonna lie, it would have just sat on my shelves for ages. I probably would never have picked it up until I'd run out of everything else to read.
And the final book that I have chosen is The Cruel Prince. Now I had to choose this one, okay, because The Cruel Prince is one of my favourite books of all time. I own like a bazillion copies.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm a little surprised because I didn't think she'd want me to start as many series as she's had me starting, but hey ho. Yeah, I can see why. Brooke loves The Cruel Prince, and she really does want me to read it, so I'm not surprised at all. I'm intrigued because this is a fantasy book, not typically my genre, but I have been getting more into fantasy, and I think this is quite a low level kind of fantasy. It's still, I think that would work for me, and I know Brooke really enjoys it, so I know she wants me to read it. So I'm definitely intrigued, and I'm quite excited to start this, because I think with some of these series I just need the push to start them. So yeah, good.
I need to know your thoughts and feelings. Plus, you really liked ACOTAR, and I personally think that this has a very heavy ACOTAR vibe. I think they're very similar. I know a lot of people disagree, but I personally do. And if you can get past the fact that Carden has a tail, why? I don't know. Then I think you'll love this. I do. It's a great fantasy series. You only recently got it, so look at you go. And I just think it's the perfect book. Like, honestly, and I'm rereading it probably May because I need it. I need the whole series again. So I need to know your thoughts and feelings right now of my, one of my top 5 books of all time, okay? I need it. Okay, so I hope I picked some good books. I hope that I didn't give you anything too hard. I'm sorry if I did. You have to get to these all. I don't want any excuses. I've given you good books. I've not been too harsh. So no excuses, okay? Thanks for giving me the opportunity to pick your TBR.
So those are my books. That's exciting. I am quite excited about it. Can I do it? I have faith. There's quite a few thrillers on there, which I didn't expect. And there's a couple of fantasies. So, excellent. I'm excited. So I'm going to have to leave Truly Devious until the end. I'm going to try and break up the fantasies, though. So I think I might start my month with one of the fantasies. So either ACOTAR, because it's a reread, it'd be nice and quick, or The Cruel Prince. So I might do it that way. Maybe I'll alternate, thriller, fantasy, or something like that. I'm intrigued. I'm really excited. There is not one book on there I'm like, oh, really? You chose that? Because I am excited for all of these books. So I'm really happy. Let me know down in the comments which books you think I should prioritise, because I'm going to be taking your thoughts into consideration. Make sure, like I said, to go and check out the video I have done for Brooke on her channel. I'm not sure when that's going to be out. It might be out now. If it is, like I said, I will link it in the cards. I will link it in the description. So make sure you go and check it out. And if not, make sure you're subscribed to Brooke anyway, because she is wonderful and she is fabulous. and she likes picking TBRs if anyone is interested. But thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get ahead on this TBR. I promise I will do it. I am going to do some good reading. I'm going to balance my life. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I am ready. Let's get going. But thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love that you guys are here with me. Hopefully I get some good books. Like I said, make sure you comment down below. I'm really hoping I love all of these. Yeah, thank you so much. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment. Make sure you are subscribed. And you know what? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.